Welcome to Drama Review with Haiti Channel. Will Jamie attend his father's funeral? A death he's partly responsible for? We're about to find out in Yellowstone episode 14. Episode 13 was a slower one, focusing mainly on the auction and giving an unusual spotlight to Travis and Taylor Sheridan's significant ego. Meanwhile, all eyes were on Jamie as he struggled to escape mounting accusations tying him to John Dutton's murder. While some fans found episode 13 dull, I believe it provided the perfect build-up to the explosive events teased in the episode 14 trailer. The tension is undeniable, with alliances crumbling and every character pushed to their breaking point. Beth's simmering anger is bound to erupt in the finale, and Yellowstone's fate may be decided, potentially altering the Dutton legacy forever. For fans who were emotional when Rip said goodbye to the ranch staff in episode 13, episode 14 promises to be even more heart-wrenching. If the trailer is any indication, prepare for the waterworks. If you enjoy this content and want more updates on Yellowstone, don't forget to like this video. It helps the channel grow. Share it with other fans to keep our community thriving. What's next for the Dutton family? So far, fans are convinced that many of the show's conflicts remain unresolved. Can Jamie meet his fate in just one episode? These unanswered questions have sparked speculation about sequels or a potential season 6A topic for another time. The teaser hints that Jamie might meet his end for good. Described as a special season finale event, the trailer sets a somber tone. It opens with Beth telling Rip, the funeral home called, "He's ready. We're doing it today." She's likely referring to her father, John, and asking Rip to stand by her side. The funeral takes center stage, marking a pivotal moment in the series. A cut scene shows mourners walking to the Dutton family cemetery, Beth crying with her hand over her mouth. Another shot features Rip, Case, and Lloyd, dressed in black, carrying John Dutton's casket from the barn. This emotional moment signifies the end of an era, with fans bidding farewell to Kevin Costner's iconic character. Despite John's death, his presence continues to shape the story. His legacy and the fight to protect the Dutton land won't end with his burial. A poignant moment comes when Thomas Rainwater tells Beth or Case, "I made a promise to your father once. Your people are buried in that land, and so are mine." Rainwater's words emphasize the unbreakable bond between the Duttons, their allies, and the land they fought to preserve. Over the seasons, viewers have witnessed the evolving relationship between Rainwater and John. Although their alliance wasn't always smooth, mutual respect grew out of their shared reverence for the land. Beth even reminds Rainwater earlier this season that her father respected him, a sentiment fans have seen unfold over time. Case, however, seems to be taking his father's funeral especially hard. The trailer shows Monica running to embrace him, followed by a shot of Casey breaking down in tears, overwhelmed by grief. In previous episodes, we've seen Case continue his efforts to save the ranch, but his determination to punish his father's enemies appears to have waned. Stay tuned as Yellowstone reaches its gripping conclusion. The teaser opens with a poignant scene, Casey visibly struggling to process the death of John Dutton. The camera transitions from Casey's emotional moment to Rip standing alone in the cemetery, throwing a shovel to the ground. Rip's voice narrates, "Some people deal with death differently," hinting at the varied ways the characters are coping with their grief. While Casey and Beth break down in tears, Rip appears to process his loss through anger and isolation. From there, the teaser shifts gears, moving from raw emotion to simmering tension. The focus pivots to revenge. A series of quick, intense shots reveal Mo wearing ceremonial face paint, leading a group of supporters on horseback at night. This scene leaves us with questions. What could have driven Mo to the ranch in the middle of the night with riders? Is it a protest, or does he have an ulterior motive to reclaim the ranch from the governor's control? The visuals evoke a warlike atmosphere, which quickly transitions to Beth walking with determination, a shirtless Casey in a rare moment of vulnerability, Jamie driving with a nervous expression, and a mysterious man in a cowboy hat stepping out of a truck and lighting a match. The teaser brims with anticipation, suggesting that the grief over John Dutton's death will soon erupt into a wave of action and confrontation in the final episode. One standout detail is Jamie, driving too fast, seemingly consumed by anger. In another scene, an unknown character sets a car ablaze. Could these two moments be connected? Fans may recall from the original Season 5, Part 2 trailer that Rip is seen lighting a match and tossing it into the back of an SUV, setting it ablaze before speeding away with Lloyd. But whose vehicle is it? And what does this act signify? Could Rip be the one to avenge John Dutton instead of Beth? While this would be a surprising twist, it's not entirely implausible. Rip's unwavering loyalty to John and his deep love for Beth suggest he could act out of a combination of grief and protectiveness, perhaps even triggered by learning a secret Beth has been hiding. As for Jamie, his role remains enigmatic. The teaser closes with a chilling moment, Beth leaning down to her father's casket and whispering, "I will avenge you." This sets the stage for a dramatic and emotionally charged showdown, with Jamie firmly at the center of the storm. The long-standing animosity between Beth and Jamie seems destined to finally reach its boiling point. While the car detail hints at a potential accident for Jamie, such an ending might feel anticlimactic for a character so deeply entwined in the show's central conflicts. A more personal and dramatic resolution, where Jamie confronts the weight of his choices and faces accountability, would feel far more satisfying for fans. As Yellowstone approaches the conclusion of Season 5 and potentially the series itself, the stakes have never been higher. Whether through grief, revenge, or legacy, each character grapples with the far-reaching impact of John Dutton's death. The final episode promises a blend of closure and explosive drama, ensuring the series leaves a lasting mark on its audience. Will Beth avenge her father? Will Rip take matters into his own hands? Or will a shocking twist pave the way for another season or even a prequel? All will be revealed in the Yellowstone season finale this Sunday. Are you planning to watch? Let me know in the comments what you're expecting from this explosive episode. If you're not caught up yet, don't worry, you can catch the episode recap right here on Drama Review with Haiti next week. Be sure to turn on notifications and subscribe so you don't miss any updates. And if you enjoyed this preview, show your support by dropping a like on the video,